The committee is really long. What they're coming with is really long overdue. It's good to harmonize the whole process. Um, all sorts of people springing up come with all sorts of different things, and they're not even giving a clear direction as to how things should be handled. If you have a proper framework in place with proper coordination, that will also improve the image of some of these things. The problem people have, people don't believe. And because people have heard all sorts of stories um, about healthcare in Nigeria, and truly there are a lot of private institutions doing a lot of good things. Uh, but it will truly be nice to harmonize, give the right license to people, support institutions who have been doing these things for a while, and ensure they also have the right
Have there been
infrastructure.
institutions that you have heard of or you have come across that have not been doing the right thing in terms of transplantation?
We hear all sorts of things in the news. You hear all sorts of things in the news.
What are
Yes,
likely the challenges?
I mean,
Inadequate personnel,
inadequate
infrastructure,
personnel. You
or
hear of talking about underage creation of donors, underage donors coming into the whole process. I mean, um, like also inadequate the right infrastructure, not having the right personnel in place. And because it's a teamwork, you can't do transplant without having the right team in place. And so if you don't have that right support, then it's a problem. You can't just have like a ramshackle building and just think of doing transplants. You must have the right infrastructure in place, the right licensed personnel in place, the right committees in place. It takes a whole team. It's huge. Running transplants is really a big deal, and if you don't have that, there's no business getting yourself involved in that at all.
do you think there are facilities in this country that run organ donation for business, not for the purpose of saving lives?
Um, well, definitely there will definitely be some institutions like that, and that's why, of course, you need, of course, you. It's a mixture of business and science. You also need a lot of money to drive whatever you're doing. Transplant is a very expensive business, not just in terms of even what people pay, but in trying to set up the whole right infrastructure and getting things in place.
When I
It's
mean
not cheap.
business, I mean
Yes.
facilities that just go on to harvest organs in a bid to make money and resell to people who need it. Do you think that
The system in Nigeria is not a perfect system. Definitely, there will be institutions doing such things on such unethical practices, doing things like this, and the duty of this framework is to support such things and ensure they don't continue.
All right.
Yeah.
Dr. Fakunle, thank you very much for sharing your experience